Hello, hello, hi. Welcome back. My name's Tierra, my channel's Tierrasaurusrex, and I'm playing Fallout New Vegas for the first time in 2020. Here we are, trying to figure out who kidnapped this man's wife. Hopefully I can go clear out goals soon, and I am I'm horrified that I can just go and cause anybody to get shot by him and be done with it, without even knowing who the real murderer is. I guess not murderer. I don't know if she's dead. This is the guy I needed to talk to.
Hey there. If you want to buy something from...
No. What can you tell me about Boone's
Can't say we
wife?
spoke much. Boone did most of the buying for him. She was in the store once, but she didn't stay long. Had a look on her face like she'd smelled something sour. But far as I can remember, the gift shop smelled fine. Well, fine as it always does.
Alright.
Come back soon now.
Well, do you have a terminal in here that I can look at? The person that seems like they have the most animosity towards her is the best friend, which would be really sad if that's the case. Okay. Oh, there's Karma? I didn't know about that. There are so many of them. Holy shit. There's so many. Alright, well, give me your sunset sarsaparillas. No, give me that back. Well, there was not a terminal in there. There's just exactly what I thought there would be. It's a bunch of dinosaurs, just not as many of little rockets as I thought. Or they're more than I thought there would be, I mean. Alright, who else can I speak to around here? You? No, you're a traveling merchant. Door to the Dino Delight front desk. Is there somebody in here? No. Oh god, there's more. Don't mind if I do. Anybody else? Nothing? Okay. Oh, so there are more people around. Ooh. Let me go to this person first, because they're most out of the way. So there are more people than I thought there were initially. Hello? What's going on here? You guys good?
Hey,
Dr.
what can
Ada
I do for you?
Strauss.
Bye.
Mercenary. Is there somebody that lives in this shack? Is this a livable thing? Oh god, it is. Novac's shack. Oh god, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to break your stuff immediately. You good?
Who sent you? I ain't talking. They tried to get me to talk before, but I didn't say nothing. And I don't aim to now, by gum.
I'm not gonna threaten him. I don't mean you any harm.
We'll just see about that. You come any closer and I'm liable to stick you with my sticking knife. Old Sticky's feeling mighty ornery this day.
Old Sticky. My sticking knife.
You sure now? It's kind of hard to hear you. Okay, just speak up a little. But not so much that they hear you. They got people everywhere, always listening.
Who's they? Who's they? Is there not a who's they? Why do they call you No Bark?
'Cause they know I ain't just barking here. What I say has got bite, 'cause it's the truth. Them quack doctors can say what they want about all the rat scorpion stings that done pierced my skull. And I know what I seen.
What? What have you seen? What's been going on in
There's
town?
been things of a disturbing nature going on at the McBride Corral. Seems every night one of their herd meets a most unnatural death. And always there's holes all over the body. Work of the chupacabra, the livestock vampire, says Novac. But they don't pay no mind. Too many holes, they say, and there's bullets in them. Well, says Novac, we got a chupacabra with an automatic weapon. And that's when they get real quiet, because now they see the predicament we're in.
What else do you know about these
I come
deaths?
face to face with the chupacabra himself one night, whilst I was investigating whether this gecko was hiding his treasure from me. He was the meanest, ugliest chupacabra you could imagine. Had 2 heads and fangs down to the ground. Best I could tell anyways, since when he come up to me, he was invisible. Had himself a blunderbuss, what would rotate and shoot bullets real fast out of a backpack. Never seen nothing like it. Walked right past me having an argument with somebody. But I only saw one chupacabra, so I guess the other fella had to be invisible too. Only more invisible than the other one.
What?
Folks will tell you that they seen ghouls up near the rocket factory.
Yeah.
Sensationalist hooey, cooked up by superstitious yokels, seeing phantoms of their own imagining.
I'm sure.
Ghosts, commie ghosts, what don't know they're dead. Hoping to steal our rockets, so they can fly up and paint the moon pink and draw a Lenin face on it. I seen one of them disappear and reappear before my very eyes. Although, being a scientist, I have to admit I might have just blinked for longer than usual, what with the shock of seeing a commie ghost and so forth.
Can I just feel my brain cells melting out of my ears with this conversation.
Seen it all. Seen shadowy folk come to his room and leave again in the middle of the night. Thought one might have gone in the lobby too for a spell. Could be that person went in to get something. Or used the John, maybe. Mighty interesting either way, you ask me.
I didn't
I
say
thought it was
bathroom in there.
cannibals, come to eat us all for sure. So I kept out of sight. But now I know better.
Who was it?
More red men come up from the underneath to steal young women with promises of riches and fancy mud mansions with all the latest designer appliances. They covered our lady folks' long hair for wigs, it said, being either bald or balding themselves.
Excuse me?
If anyone asks, we never spoke.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to admit to it either. Oh, dear God. What did I just listen to? Oh, I've got so many quest markers now. Okay. Let me speak to some other people real quick before I start looking through the lobby again. Jeannie Mae Crawford's house. Hello, Jeannie Mae. Did you just sleep in your heels and dress?
Is everything all right?
Oh, you
Awful
remind
late
me
to
of
be
a
dropping in
librarian.
unexpected.
Can you... Alright, what's wrong with Boone, first of all?
Nothing that wouldn't be wrong with any man who loses a wife, I suppose. Poor dear. I know he thinks she was kidnapped, but I'm not so sure she didn't just run off on her own.
What?
You could tell she was thinking about it ever since they arrived. How should I put it? I guess you could say she was kinda like a cactus flower. Real pretty to look at, but there was just no getting close to her.
Oh.
She never did take to living here. She liked the big lights and fast living of New Vegas. I got the feeling she was trying to get Boone to leave with her, but I guess she got tired of waiting.
Okay.
Oh, what am I doing? I got to thinking about making a good impression and plain forgot to tell you my name. I'm Jeannie Mae. I take care of folks here at the motel, long as they aren't troublemakers.
Okay. I could just
Watch out for
walk the
strangers.
old lady up in front of the dinosaur. Anybody else? This is another house? And that's another house. Okay. Let's go to this one first. McBride house. Hello, McBride.
Look who's here.
Hi.
What brings you here?
I just wanted to meet you.
Oh, well, I'm Alice, and that handsome stranger yonder is my husband, Dusty. Going on 50 years now. I
Cute.
keep waiting for him to leave me for some young thing with platinum blonde hair and hoop earrings, but he still sticks around. Says it's my cooking. I think it's because I know which Brahmin udder you can milk without getting kicked in the noggin.
Cute. Have you lived here a long time?
We set up this ranch years back when Novac was just getting settled. But now, with all the danger on I-15, folks are starting to come through here from all over. Novac might just be the next Nevada boomtown.
Interesting. Okay, how did Nobark get his name?
I'm not sure who started it. It wasn't a very nice name, but he took to calling himself by it, so we all had to. I don't even remember what his real name is. Anyway, I think it comes from that expression that people say when you're crazy, that not all of your dogs are barking. Poor Nobark.
Oh god. Okay, what can you tell me? Oh, what do you think of the people who live here?
Oh, we keep to ourselves for the most part. Try not to pry. I think Jeannie Mae gets bothered that we aren't more sociable. But it's just our way. Ain't that we don't appreciate what she's done, managing this town like she has, but I worry she feels that way anyhow. Not that there ain't others who pry around here. That Nobark was skulking around our yard last week. I thought he was our cow killer. Was about to lash him with our bullwhip till I saw who it was. He's harmless, though. Part of me wishes I could see things like he sees them, all full of mystery.
Oh, that's kind of sweet. These people are nice.
Boom. That's that sniper fella. Works in the dinosaur, right? I only met them but once or twice.
How? You live in a tiny
They
little
seem
town.
real happy together. I really ought to get to know them better. They're probably nice folk.
So you don't even know that she's gone?
Nice of you to
She
visit.
could just be playing dumb.
Things treating you all right?
Alright, I heard you've been losing
Losing
my
don't
stock.
describe it. It's a massacre. A few more days and there won't be nothing left to lose.
Okay. Tell me about the attacks.
Every night around midnight, Alice and I wake up to some crazy hollering and gunshots. You'd think the world was ending all over again. But it's just one animal each night. They don't take it or carve it up or nothing. Just leave it there, all full of holes.
Damn, okay.
We'd be grateful, especially if you find them before they get my whole stock. But don't go getting yourself killed over it. Alice and I'll find a way to make do. Always have.
Okay, did you get a look at the attacker?
Beg your pardon, ma'am, but them two-headed beeves ain't worth getting shot over. Not to mention what would happen if half of what Nobark says is true. Best we can hope is that whoever's doing this will move on or get tired of it. I just hope it happens while we still got animals left.
Damn.
Whoever it is, I don't think they're from around town. Seems like they've taken to shooting from the west side.
So it's a sniper of some kind. Okay, what can you tell me about Boone's
Well,
wife?
to be honest with you, I don't really know them two as well as I might. I remember she had an edge about her, like she'd rather be someplace else. This kind of life ain't for everyone, that's for darn sure.
What do you do?
Oh, I tend to my ranch. That's
Yeah.
about it.
Okay, cool. Peace out.
So long.
What if nobody actually took his wife? Because the only person that's actually seen the kidnappers was Nobark, and he's not completely there. So what if she did actually run off, like the other lady was saying? Okay, so she's the one who works
Hey
in the
there.
lobby.
Well, welcome to you. You look tired from the road. Why don't you relax a spell? Let this fine town take care of you.
Okay, but I need to know, what is this place? Okay.
We're in a little desert oasis, name of Novac. This is the...
What is there of interest around
Well,
here?
there's Dinky, the town mascot. He's a sight. You probably already saw him when you came in, but you can go up inside, too. Up the road a ways to the west, there's Repcon. That's the old rocket factory. There's been some sinister characters out there lately, so you may want to stay clear. Other than that, nothing to do but take it easy and enjoy good company.
Anything
Well,
else?
up north a ways, you'll see a big tower. That's Helios 1. Used to be a power plant in its day. And there's a town just east of here called Nelson.
Nelson.
Used to be such a quaint little place until those slavers
Oh,
took
God.
it over. But we got our wonderful snipers keeping an eye in that direction, and so far, the slavers have left us alone.
Are you sure about that?
I just know what I've heard. There's supposed to be some ghouls that went in a while back. Ever so often, there'll be a commotion from that direction. Explosions and such. Watch out for strangers.
Is that it?
I hope you're finding everything to your liking.
What about... Okay, what's been going on in the town lately?
Well, let's see. Dusty McBride's been losing some Brahmin, but that's probably the heat more than anything.
So you're just gonna ignore the fact
Honestly,
that the wife's
it's
missing?
been real quiet. Ranger Andy's still hurt, but we got these two gentlemen snipers watching. They've...
Okay. What is the quickest way out
You
of
can
this town?
jump out the window for all I care, lady.
Oh,
You got no right to come in here and start criticizing our town. Folks work hard to keep it clean and safe. We do the best we can, but still, there's always some of you finicky types that there's just no pleasing.
sorry. I didn't mean to offend your town. I'm looking for evidence that there
Watch out
are
for strangers.
bad boys that pass through here. Is this not the... I'm pretty sure this... Is it out front that I need to check? Not inside the lobby? Oh, hello.
Howdy.
Howdy. Howdy days of winter.
Fine weather for flying. It's times like these that make me miss it all.
What are you missing? Were you a pilot?
Vertibird pilot.
Oh, cool.
71 missions and only lost one chopper. Rotor malfunction over Klamath. Hard landing, but I walked away.
That's cool.
4? No, not exactly. It was a long time ago. Things are a lot different these days, and those days are way behind me.
What are you doing,
I help
Novac?
folks strip down the more complicated bits of salvage they bring in. Engines mostly. The bits and pieces we take out are usually worth more than the whole thing put together.
Alright.
Watch your 6 out there.
Howdy, partner.
Wait! Victor?
Well, butter my butt and call me a biscuit if it ain't my old friend.
How did you
from
get
Good
here?
Springs.
And weren't you in Good Springs for the longest time? Where are you doing in Novac?
Don't rightly know. Just got the notion to make my way to New Vegas. Reckon I'll find out when I get there.
Robots don't get notions. Quite a
Seeing how this
coincidence.
is the only road around, I'd be a sight more surprised if we didn't run into each other from time to time.
How did you get here?
No, don't believe I did. But you might ask around. The Novac folk usually see anyone traveling this way.
It's nice to see a friendly
Likewise,
face
sir,
around here.
likewise. Is there anything old Vic can do you for? That's a mighty fine offer, but I'm gonna need to conserve my strength if I'm gonna make it all
You don't
the way
have
to New
strength.
Vegas.
You have battery.
I'm sure you do just fine without old Vic slowing you down.
I haven't met any other robots, so I don't know
Be
exactly
seeing you.
how human they act. But this one acts very human. Because robots don't stroll. And they don't just reckon they want to make their way to New Vegas. So, what is going on? And why do I keep seeing him? Because games don't normally do that unless there's a reason. Alright, well, I'm gonna call it here for this episode. I haven't been able to find where the lobby is. I went to the front desk thinking that that was the lobby, but it wasn't. And I went to the gift shop, and that still doesn't count as the lobby. So, I'll just have to find it, and then I will be back with that next episode. So, peace.